Yeah, shit, you know. What's gonna ask me the option?
Darnell?
Yeah, he said, hey, man, y'all gonna be doing? I said, more like you might go out on right, it's all right. I'm like, okay, all right.
Well, he came through one day.
Came through one time, man.
He had the, what is that? That Mi Amigo. He had that damn tequila. Good shit, man. He had a big old thing. He had an ice chest full of mini
Casamigos.
Casamigos. He came through with a bottle of that Casamigos, man. He had ice chest full of those mini Coronas, man. Yeah,
He was ready.
But we ain't gonna lie to him. Because his girl had called him a thing.
Oh, she had to go. That's right. I
He had to go, man.
You go.
We weren't ready to go live yet. We were waiting on Derek to get back. Or get here. One of the two. Because he had shows. We weren't ready to go live yet. We were waiting on Derek to get back. Or get here. One of the two. Because he had showed up. He was ready. I'm like, what the? All right, wait. Oh, we here. Are we live?
We're here, man.
I believe we live. Well, hello, Divided States of America.
Divided States of America, what's going on?
We are in the building right now. We got music going on.
Rudy is divided.
Divided, separated in many ways.
Man, to another edition of Shit Talking.
Shit talking!
You know how we do over here. I'm your host, the one, joined by my host. Give it up for Young Yo Reverend.
Yo, in the building, yesterday. Truth is in the building, man. I'm in the house, y'all. Speaking that truth.
Let's give it up for our brothers who ain't here.
Truth will set you free, baby.
Let's give it up for Mega Fist Blast.
Mega Fist Blast.
And let's not forget about Bone Big Body.
Big Body. Yeah.
It's another Sunday.
Sunday, baby.
Top of the week.
Yes.
Time to repeat everything we did last week.
Yeah, shit.
Getting your clothes ready. I went over Mom's this earlier, man. I seen Dad and everybody. That was in the iron.
Behind, you know.
What you doing, buddy? Get ready to go to that ranch, man. Get ready to ranch. I said, hey, man, that's what it is. It's top of the week.
Hey, so
what
you iron?
Yeah, Dad was. He was down there. Iron his clothes. Get ready to ride, man.
My thing is, though, shit, cause Dad is like, he like to be clean, you know.
Man,
Press him down. I'm like, shit, but Dad, you sit down.
man.
Was running the job, you rolling.
Man, he like, when you get out.
When you get out,
You get out of the Circle K, then get out of
When I went over there,
gas,
when I was over there, he was struggling on the good job.
Man, you
I
want
said,
to get out, you want to step out fly at night. That's why I said at work, not much sticking to one outfit. I had so much laundry the other week. I said, wow, I got all this damn laundry. Man, I'm wearing all black every day. Every day. I went to the store, I found me some more of them shirts. They got some at Walmart, those thin shirts, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Passion. 20-something bucks, but it's 4 of them in there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got another black one. I got my 2 black pairs of shorts, 2 black shirts. That's it.
You know what?
That's my wardrobe.
Shit,
I make sense when it's more black
Makes a whole lot of
clothes,
sense to me.
like with the employee and you know, at the car dealership says you like, you know, why would I wear my best stuff out there around a bunch of dirty cars and just cars all day, getting in and out of these cars? I'm not gonna be wearing my good clothes to do that. I'm not, but it, you know, it didn't dawn on me until the other day when I seen all that damn laundry I had to do. I said, you know, I'm going to the same place every day.
Messing with
People don't
dirty
even
cars.
see me.
Man, don't see you at all.
Black is the best thing to wear. I'm like, man, I got one out, man, I got 2 outfits for the whole week. They all black, all black.
You know what? That's what I end up doing because I said, man, goddamn, I woke up, right? And I'm like, shit, what the hell am I gonna put on, right? But I'm like, I looked at my shorts that I wore the day before. I took my goddamn shower, underwear and everything. The underwear is clean, all you know, your tank top, your drawers and shit, your socks. I look at them goddamn shorts, they wasn't bad. I put them goddamn shorts on, put a different shirt on. But then I was gone, I was like, I ain't fit like you said, I ain't now my goddamn clothes on. I'm going to the same old goddamn place. Man, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm like, damn.
What am I doing with all this
goddamn lunch. So I agree with you, man. So what I want to say, so you think, okay, You know, a lot of people think about, I mean, you know, so you wear your same old clothes every day, you know what I'm saying? And some jobs like that, what do you think about a corporate job?
Well, if you working in a corporate build, you working around people like that, then yeah.
Change it, you say,
And then you might change, you might change. You know, we just have one black, just have one black, one suit for the whole week. But I think in that kind of environment,
Yeah, a lot of people have the same
people be looking.
outfit, but it's just different. Like 3 pair of black pants, 3 black shirts. They all different, but they all the same.
Yeah, that or do that.
Well, so I'm saying, what if your underwear is all good? You took a shower, you shave
that's all
under
that,
that.
baby.
So what does it matter if the clothes if it don't got no stains on them and stuff?
That's
I mean,
what I'm
shit,
saying.
you can get away with it for a whole week.
Yeah, it's possible.
Then you ain't, you gotta wash them because you sweating and you moving. Depends on what kind of
Armpits and
job,
stuff, yeah.
what kind of job you got, and so. But you got to give them a wash in between there. Like I say, when you hit that Wednesday or that bam bam,
Yeah, you still got that soot.
Yeah, man, get that oil out of them. Give them a nice little wash, fluff them up in the dry, nigga. They fresh, ready, nigga. They go Thursday and Friday. Nigga, we go.
Hey, we put some of them goddamn
Thursday, Friday.
unstoppable bees up in there.
Oh man, you don't even. That's why you're not exerting yourself on our job like that. Where you would need to do it unless you spill some food on yourself. But yeah, you getting in and out of cars, man.
So the United States of America, I just want to know. Now, you at your job. How many of the out of that 75 days? How many days did you wear the same old clothing? Hey, your underwear clean, your tank top clean, your bra clean, whatever the case may be, socks clean, but did you wear the same old clothes? How many days out of that week did you wear the same old giddy up? Or it's just the same old pants or the same old shirt?
I think at least twice, 3 times, especially if they
Said
dark
twice?
color. If they dark color like this, you can put a different shirt on with them, man.
So you say 5 days is pushing the limit, or you say how many days?
Like 3 is
the most?
You gotta wash them on that 3rd day. Depends on what your job title is, though. If you working in a kitchen, yeah, you gonna have to wash them almost daily.
Yeah, now construction, shit.
Oh,
I wear them same old goddamn jeans, boy. Probably change the shirt, but put them jeans on, but long if the underwear is clean, I'm good.
All you gotta do, once your underclothes are clean, this ain't no
And you
problem.
taking a shower and shit, but shit. Construction, man, put them boots on, man, look at change jeans.
Wear a towel on your clothes up, man.
What's cracking, man?
Man in the building and then joined us in here in these comments. Welcome, young man.
With the 3.
Young bang, what's good with your nephew? What it do, baby?
What's going on in your lives besides clothes and underwear clean? What's happening?
What's going on with you?
I mean, that's a good thing. Hygiene.
Hygiene is the thing.
Hygiene's a good thing, man, especially if you're around people, yes.
When you sit in a van like you get in sometime, man, you don't want your hips cut. Sometimes you gotta be right up under.
What's going to me? What's going? Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on?
You don't want your hip cut.
He's right. I'm like, I said right. I didn't know what the hell he's talking about. I said, who's right? He said, man, so and so right, man. I'm like, huh? Let the man know. He didn't let that man know. I said, well, damn, don't come to me.
Well, my boy, am I the right police?
Yeah, I'm the right police, man. Look at him, man.
But that's another. Is it cool to tell your buddy if your buddy is right? If your buddy is kicking, if his hips are cutting, or he's spinning his feet, or he's grabbing his ass, or he's spinning his ass, is it okay to tell your buddy?
My guy Tyreek Nasheed.
Shouldn't you tell your buddy, man, he cut?
He done made a song about musty tethers. That's foreigners coming, because you know a lot of foreigners come up here and they don't use deodorant, so they
poison in your body.
They musty, so they didn't care what musty tethers. Boy, this dude's something else, man. They clouded their ass.
For those who don't know what the hell a tether is, tell people what the hell a tether is.
A tether is a coon from a different country.
A coon? Goddamn, I didn't know what a tether was. A coon.
A coon from a different country. Not just somebody from a different country.
A coon. Somebody with his head up.
When they say coon, are they referring to like a black person?
Yeah, they mean somebody that's got their head up whitey's ass is a coon. Basically what they say.
Jermaine say, y'all see Dallas get blown out? Yeah, we did.
Don't call me sad, man. Don't call me hurt and sad. He's like, Kim folk, I got something to tell you. What the hell's going on here? Man, I got something to tell you, Kim. I said, what is it? Man, he's like, man, we got blowed up. I said, Kim folk. I said, man, it's way too early to start trying to predict the season, man. It's way too early. But like I was saying, is it alright to let your boy know is he's right?
Good looking, Nev. Your other uncles are just in there clowning me, talking about I got on some skinny jeans.
You say you like the jeans?
Derek, I see you with the jeans. I swear, I wear that's the style, huh? Yeah, I see you.
Tight all up on your
Man,
Ain't nothing
that's
tight.
some skinny jeans. Look at that.
Ain't nothing tight.
That nigga skinny.
That
That
ain't
skinny
tight.
jeans.
If they was tight, I wouldn't have them on.
Jermaine, those your size.
Now, look.
He got damn, he got some
They those stretchable skinny jeans.
So they not skinny jeans, they not tight.
They not skinny.
They definitely not tight.
Hey, look.
But yeah,
Shit, let me get that.
a musty tether.
Ain't nothing going on.
Jermaine say that's the fit. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with it.
Man, look here, man. Look here, man. That man in them jeans, that skinny man, they all on that man junk, man.
Hey, you want to show your Brazilian butt lift? Go right on in.
Get that little ball sack, man. Come on, man. Put them balls away, man. Nobody want to see all that shit. Well, yeah, but then like I said, I'm looking at the rules. There's nothing out there. Ain't nothing out there.
Oh, but damn. Go back to that one question that.
Should you tell your boy about
Say
that?
y'all need to get some.
Tell Tremaine, hey Tremaine, you got enough for us.
Not in a million years.
I used to think that way too. Now I got a few there.
Not in a million years, buddy.
Cause they not like I thought they
We ain't getting no skinny jeans.
Hell no, man.
Cause I used to be like, how they them pants look so damn tight, but they sagging in them. I see now. I understand the
Because they
concept.
stretchable, they stretchy. Still great.
And you
Hey,
definitely
but-
need a belt.
Yes, sir. Hey, to answer your question, yes, if that's your buddy and that's your friend, yes.
That they right.
Yes, they right.
States of America.
Yeah, cause they might not know.
Should you tell your friend if he's right?
They might not know.
Or
and especially if they not like that all the time. Now, if they like that all the time, you might want to, do you know?
The minute you smell him, is it your duty to say, man, is it your duty to say, man, I smell your booty? You know what I'm saying?
I give him a day.
Have you ever told your girl that? Like, hey, I smell your booty.
Some man like that shit.
In some cases, I do.
A little tang. Little twang.
You know what I mean?
That tang that you put in there. When me, I put that tang that you put in the water and stir it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you out of line with your woman that, you come in the house, you like,
No, because if that's your wife or your woman, you should be able to tell them that without them getting offended. I mean, cause shit, you helping them. I mean, shit, I want somebody to know.
People in the comments, get in the ring with us on
Let me know if I got a boogie in my nose.
Man, say he's back on his fashion. Say y'all need some white forces with him.
Man, tell your man to get caught up with what we talking about.
And they ain't skinny jeans. Skinny jeans
We done moved
is
on.
where your balls can't get no air.
We done moved on from that. We talking about hygiene.
I want my balls to breathe.
You talking about telling you
Well,
your
that guy-
balls, telling you your balls are right. Is it all right? Would you take offense if your girl tell you, Tremaine, your
You
balls
stink.
stink?
Yeah.
So when you get mad at that,
What if a girl tell me, hey, I want you out of them skinny jeans
because your balls stink.
and cut your dreads. What would you do?
She said she wants you out of those
You know,
jeans.
I'm
and your
always
balls
checking myself. That's the worst thing I
I'm
want
just
to do is
saying,
be
would you
around
take
people
offense to
and
that?
giving them some
I
bad
mean, would you
odor.
take
You
offense
know what I'm
to
saying?
that?
I'm sitting there. I'm just sitting there minding my business and
ask
fucking
me
up
the
everybody else's nostrils. Yeah, I'm
Hey,
tell me.
Tell me if I got a boogie in my
I
nose.
would like to know.
Don't have me walking around with a goddamn boogie in my
I would
goddamn
definitely
nose,
not like
unbeknownst
to
to
see
me. But you noticed it, and don't tell me.
I would like to know.
Man, come on, man. I think you kind of make me want to walk around looking
they
foolish.
trying to make a fool of you. They tell you, if you're talking to a person with a slimy green friend hanging out your nose, just sitting on your lip, parked right there, and you just talking and running your mouth, you ain't said, man, you know you got it. Yeah, you're not that person's friend. You want to laugh at that person. You want to see that person get made fun of.
Yeah. I mean,
There's this ways to say so. You can't go to your, you know, you can go to your brother and be like, man, you smell like shit today.
but what if it's somebody you just casually, you know, you're not really on the
Oh, y'all ain't on the basis, y'all ain't on that turn.
but y'all be around to say you work there.
What do you
know
mean?
what I'm saying?
How long?
Y'all been working there for a little while, but y'all just
together.
but y'all, it ain't like y'all on the crew together. Y'all ain't on the crew together.
I mean, we don't go and get bagels after. We don't do none of that shit. We ain't getting beers after the shift. We just working together.
But you hired by, you know what I'm saying? Hey, such and such, you know what I'm saying? How you doing?
It depends on where we at. If we in the field like we at, like we what we do, if we out there like that on the ranch, then I mean, and then we don't work around a lot of women. So I wouldn't. But if we in a facility where there's a lot of women around and we're in a mixed environment with women and men, and I'm like,
You know what I'm saying? Like in the office.
and I'm like, I'm like, hey, you know.
You're not trapped with them that long in the van, but if you're in the office, okay, I can understand that.
Yeah.
But if I bang no woman, this and that, we don't associate, hey, that's your business.
It's not an easy way to tell a person that they smell. How can you tell a person that they smell nicely? How can you nicely tell some person that they stink? Person that they smell. How can you tell a person that they smell nicely? How can you nicely tell some person that they stink?
That's what I'm saying.
Do you walk up to him and say, man, you stinking? It really depends on what kind of relationship you got, right? If it's your little brother, so he's like, boy, you're pretty. Shit yourself.
When the last time you took a shot?
Man, they say those balls stay clean. She can't tell me my balls stink. They always fresh like me. Let him know, nephew.
Your balls ain't always fresh.
So tell Tremaine he take a shower every day and his balls always fresh.
No.
He don't wear
always fresh.
Always fresh. He don't wear the same old drawers or anything. He never did it.
No, he said he's fresh.
Fresh to death.
They always.
I said, hey man, if you pull your friend to the side, man, how you tell him gently and like, you know what I'm saying?
So you pull him to the side, don't embarrass him like in front of everybody.
Right.
You smell like shit. Pull him to the side and be like,
Hit him with the, what the hell was you doing last night?
Something like that. I would say, hey, I just want to let you know, I want to inform you that people are talking, and they're talking and saying that, you know, your hygiene needs to be better and it's kind of bad, so I just want to pull you to the side as a friend that you know what I'm saying?
tighten up on your hygiene.
Yeah, do you need some help? Do you need are you homeless?
Yeah.
You need water.
Oh, boy, you know how tart you gotta be?
No, you need water.
You got hey, I'm messing up saying, do you need help? Are you going through something?
Man, say, I don't let my balls be dirty. She can get on her knees and sniff.
Oh, damn. Sniffing salty balls.
Get on her knees and sniff.
So you said pull him to the side.
Pull him to the side, baby.
Man, look here, man. You kicking right now.
Yeah, basically, you know, you let them know that your hygiene is being questioned. You know what I'm saying? Around the other people.
Shooting all over the place, right?
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta ask the person, are they alright? Because they could be going through something. Or
Like,
you
do you
need
have
some help.
water?
Or do you have water?
Yeah.
The water could be cut off. And, you know, you ask them what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help in the best way you can.
Because you're not normally like this.
Right. You're not normally like, so something could be going on now.
Yeah.
And is it just that easy to tell your girl, hey, like, you stinking, man.
Your man, I smell your feet.
Yeah.
What did I say? Took a shower. Hey, good Lord.
Man, it's all right to tell your girl that.
Yeah, so right to your man and girl, they say, ooh, babe, your balls.
You can tell your woman, like, baby, your feet stinking like that, baby.
Hey, but you know what? Boy, you know what? What she think?
She can't wait to get back. She can't wait to get back.
You know what they take offense of? You say they feed everything else, but don't say their vagina.
Uh-oh.
They finna kill you. They take offense to that. Babe, it's like a fish. They finna get your ass.
Yo, dick stank. Now she gonna hit you right back. She gonna go straight for the gut. Because of your stinking ass dick.
Yo, have you ever tell a woman she was smelling a little fishy? Have you ever had to tell her she's a little fishy, baby? You been in that river?
No, I didn't have to say it, but it was known.
Oh, yo, damn. You still went on here and then those, though, didn't you?
You those?
You know,
I cannot confirm or deny. But what I do know,
you got a full nose, you know.
what I
You got
do know,
that ancient ancestor nose.
I do know that everyone in the room knew. Not just me. That's all I was saying.
And everyone in the room partook still.
I don't know how we got to where we was at, but we was there. I don't know if it came before or it came after.
Hey!
But somehow we
You
ended up with that
ever
situation.
had to tell a young lady that she was a little right? You ever tell her she was right?
That's no, because no, I do. I always lead them to the shower.
To the south.
Yeah. I lead them to. If we there right there, I got shower hot.
Have you
Hotel.
ever been?
You always trying to be romantic.
Have you ever everybody with the why you taking me to the shower? Do I stink? What are you trying to do?
Like I said, I want us to both be
Let's
fresh
be fresh,
because all
man.
this licking and all this other stuff we gonna be
Yeah,
doing.
right.
I just want to make sure maybe we fresh,
Do you
clean.
take to the shower before y'all or
Before we start that licking and stuff,
Yeah,
I take that
we
shower,
start licking.
and then I become what's that word? A female doctor,
Yeah,
a gynecologist. I become one of them with the soap.
So the soap up in there.
Soap in all crevices and all.
Open
So
sesame.
you want helping her wash her areas, or you just making sure she washes them?
Make sure it's washed.
Yeah,
And wash it, and she getting pleasure at the same time.
Hey,
So
that's
she
the only
fresh
way
and
to
clean
be.
now.
She's fresh and she.
That's the
Yeah, I
only
only
way
wondered
to be.
about that. I mean, see, if I had to have to tell. No, I didn't have to tell anyone, but I know I had a situation where it was like, I'm like, well, you know, you walk from there to there, you might get yourself, you take a shower,
His ass.
fresh, you were hot, and it works, it works. Back to politics, man. I'm getting all these kind of pamphlets about
Man say she gotta keep them hoes clean.
vote. Man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because if you can tell her, like, that's a good friend.
Yeah,
You can tell
yeah.
her, like, hey, honey, baby, you walked a lot today.
I'm over this voting shit, man.
Yeah, I'm not, man. Hey, some guy showing up to the door for you today.
Today? But I done told
Called you by
I ain't
your
voting,
government.
man.
Called you by your government.
Derek, Mr. Man.
He's called by
Man,
the
look,
government.
I
I said, what is this pertaining to voting? He said, yeah. I said, man, look here, man. We don't vote here, bro. We don't vote.
they not offering me nothing.
Not for the people that. I said, we don't not for the people.
They saying your vote matters.
For what? For who?
But that's my important thing is who
Not for me.
I may say it, but who look at the damn people that we're voting for.
I'm just wondering.
the
I'm just
participants.
trying to figure out really how
The two of the lesser evils.
important is it to vote really? Now really on a stage like you voting for your like say in high school you vote for the class president, who why. That vote counts.
Your cities, your
That
vote for what's
Yeah,
happening in your
you know,
state too.
Because
That type.
they got a
You get-
campaign. They gotta offer
they
you
got a
something.
campaign. Well, I'll make lunches longer. How
Yeah,
about I'll
man.
bring down the lunch? I'll bring down the price of pizza. I want to get it down to $1 for everybody in the senior class. You
Man.
know, something to sell you.
Take $1 off of gas for a whole year.
They ain't say they ain't doing none for nobody with
I'm
that
just talking
voting
about
shit.
when does your vote stop mattering? And when it gets higher up.
Shit, it been, man, look here. I truly believe, hey, man, votes don't really matter.
I think
man.
it depends
Because
on your
once you
influence.
get in there, what are you doing for the people? They'll block every goddamn thing.
Well, what they
I've come to realize that there's one person
We are,
can't make a
let's
difference.
just go on with this because we are in no way informed telling people not to
The vote, hell no.
We just saying we don't vote.
I'm saying get
Well, I'm
something
not
for your
even
vote.
saying. I'm not even saying we. I'm saying find something to vote for. Give me something to vote for.
Now,
Give me someone that's
anything that's going on to my state as far as what,
They
like, who
said it
that,
best right now.
like
They just said it.
crazy.
Ain't putting nothing in niggas' pockets.
Damn.
Fuck it, man. Y'all keep that shit.
It
That, and that's how y'all. If I ain't getting nothing in these pockets, it ain't nothing for me.
When you say niggas pockets, are you talking about black people? Because I have came to cross in my life for 49 years, and I have found there's a lot of niggas. I found a nigga in the white race. I found found a nigga in the black race. I found a nigga in the Mexican race. I found a nigga in the native race. A nigger. I found a lot of niggers.
Tremaine said, take gas back down to $2 and make food cheap again. I'm with that.
Man, who gonna give us that? Anything that helps me.
They not offering that.
Anything
that's all I'm saying.
Not on the table.
You might get my voucher, man. If you was running,
I vote for you, nephew.
I'll vote for you, T-Money. Cause now you talking about the stuff that's directly going to affect me.
And
that's
the
what
cost
we need.
Of housing, man, it's so damn high.
Bring rent down.
We need younger people taking over the offices.
We got all these.
But one person cannot make a difference.
Nope.
And then you go in there and then you get indoctrinated and then all of a sudden they got backup tapes up. Well, you like Diddy. I mean, no Diddy. But you know how it goes.
You at the party with a bottle of that damn baby oil. Put it
And that's a rock.
It's a rock, your oil. You done got oil and it's a rock and everything else. But yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I don't see what do you want my vote for? Nothing you do directly affects me. I don't be seeing anything that directly affects me. I walk in the store, it's still super high. Like you said, the gas, the food, the price of
Clothing,
living,
housing, the cost of living.
all these things that we need. Bring down the price of all the things that we need and raise the price of those necessities. Clothes, food, all that
Inflation
shit.
goes up, but the poverty level never goes up. The poverty level stays where it's at, but inflation steady rises. My guy, Dr. Claude Anderson, said if by this time we will be a permanent underclass, meaning the people who that they took resources from and did not give it back, but they gave it back to everyone else that gets to come here and get a leg up.
God dog it, man. That's my problem, man. That's my problem.
Now, if they do lift the boat, we still on the bottom.
They're buying into the agenda. They're like coming over here. They're like, this is what we want you to do. This is how we want you to be. We're gonna give this. We're gonna give that.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna raise up generations of these type of people that think just like this. Because you've got 5 kids that are going to think exactly the same way you do, and their 5 are going to think it, and their 5, they're planting them, bro.
So it's all about,
at least 2 out of 3.
It's all about,
at least 2 out of 5 is
it's all about
go that way.
If you let me control you, I will give you this.
Yeah, 3, maybe 3.
If you let me,
immigrants coming in.
Yeah.
If they don't get sucked up in drugs or crime.
So you're basically saying if you let me control you, I will give you this, and I will give you that.
Follow this
agenda. Let me control you.
Stay in this little box.
And they don't want to give it to anybody that votes against the system.
Want this vote. Every year we want this vote. Because we want this vote, we've been taking care of y'all.
So sad. Now I've been for 40 years. You know what I'm saying? And like going up, we put our tax, but we run into a goddamn problem. Man, they don't want to give us a goddamn thing. No one to help us. No one. We can't turn back and say, hey, I put 40 years in working. Y'all been taking my taxes, and I've been paying into this. Y'all can't help me to pay my rent for a year.
There, but there's no one there to represent you when you need it.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Jermaine said, bring rent down back to $600.
Country in which we live in.
Fuck all that 1800 shit.
Leave. Go back to Africa. I never
See,
been
this
there.
way Louis, but then he say, especially the clothes and shoes. That's when you lost it, that I went 4 out of the 5, but that last one. He said we're gonna bring it down. We bringing it all down.
Hey man,
I'm with to bring it down.
Hey man, that's all I'm saying. It's just, and I'm still getting. These people got my number, man. They sending me text. They know my name. Sergio, the time is near.
Or raise the poverty level. See, that's what they don't. They should raise. Inflation goes. They should raise poverty level so you can get the necessities that all these other people are coming in.
Right. If you raise the prices, raise minimum wage.
People vote.
Give me more money. You want me to keep up in here? I gotta stay up here. Just to buy this shit. Give me that so I can buy that shit.
And that means give me a lifestyle.
Don't raise shit and keep me at the same old fucking rate.
At least raise my money.
Yeah, man, do something.
Raise the
minimum wage is a good way to start.
Raise the minimum wage, man.
There's different levels to the voting because everybody doesn't have the same plight. You know, some people have this issue, some people have this issue,
right.
And sometimes they do intertwine slightly, but because the resources is always tied up together.
So
that's where
saying
it intertwines.
it depends on where you are and on the totem pole whether or not you should vote, right?
Yes.
You should vote for your city councilman, basically. These people can still directly affect you. Vote for your mayors, I guess, yeah.
It's always good to have
your district representatives and what is that? Superintendent.
It's always good to have a voice, but you know what? I haven't spoken to any of these people.
We ain't got no.
So I can't.
But they don't come speak for us. They don't come speak to us. I think they would get more votes if they came down and would really talk to the people. Like, look here, man. I want to go right over there to that. I want to go over there to that liquor store.
Man, say make it more affordable for people. Every job should be making at least $25 or more. That's what I'm talking about.
I agree with you. That's a livable wage.
I'm with the more.
Every job should. Well, I think the basis should be 25, and then if you got a special skill, then you go up. Yeah, but man, everybody should be making 25.
But the problem with that is that kind of hurts the middleman, the small business owners. But that's why they have to raise the poverty level so the government can get these small business corporations.
Give them more money. Give them more money so they can raise the corporations. So they can innovate their so they can get a bit. Well, give them more money. Give them more money so they can raise the corporations. So they can innovate their so they can get a bigger credit line.
Give them some tax breaks.
Yeah.
Give the
business credit line and they can get better new equipment and upgrade.
Give the business tax rate so they'll be able to afford the $25 an hour.
Yeah.
Because the business like shit. We can't raise my employers $25 an hour when everything else is high. Our meat is high. Where big restaurant meat is high. This is high. Rent is high. This
make
is that.
Affordable.
No tax. Yeah, make it affordable.
All the vendors bring your prices.
Hey, but you know what it boils down? If you just bring the cost of living down, or raise it up, or give us so we can live with it,
the poverty level,
we'll be all right.
The poverty level is supposed to rise. When the inflation rise, because we are a country, our bottom line is supposed to be higher because our inflation is going up. But they don't understand this concept. Because
they understand it. They understand
it. No, they don't, because they
do.
They just don't want to do it.
They just not gonna do it. Believe me.
Because they divide us with poverty.
They are surrounding themselves.
You agree with that?
Yes, they are surrounding themselves with some of the wisest people.
Yes.
In those fields, they know all of that.
They divide us by the status of who's here, who's there, who's here, and who's there.
Look at this neighborhood.
They divide us by the status, man.
Man say can't do shit 17, 18 an hour. That ain't shit, especially with rent situation. I'm just saying. I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm hearing you, man. Because inflation has risen, but the poverty level hasn't. The poverty level
is wage right there. Minimum wage, what, 15?
No, $13.85.
I think it's 15.
$13.85.
$13.85, yes.
$13.85.
Almost 14.
Almost $14.
It'll be
13 in Tucson. 13 in Tucson. It's $13.85 here. I believe it's 13 in Tucson. Yeah, it's different, man.
I know. Flagstaff a little higher, but we're supposed to be by 15 by
2025.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be up by $15, right?
Which is next year.
Supposed to be.
Man says 15.
Nah, it ain't no 15.
I tell people,
I looked it up.
Why they in there and they going through all this?
Up that time what minimum wage was in Arizona.
Yeah, but I think it has went up. I'm not sure what it is.
It could went up, but I tell people this: why they going through all this bullshit?
$13.85.
It separates your shits, man.
This is
your
why
wants and your goddamn needs. They pay you
16 because they trying to beat that minimum. Should I go in there for 16?
Hey man, it's like it. They raise up. You can't party like you used to.
No man.
You can't go down there and party like you used to. You gotta separate your wants and your needs. Take care of the shit you need to take care of instead of your greed. Put that goddamn money up and save it and stack. And I guarantee this, you can live with somebody and shit, y'all can get an apartment together and you can have 3 people in a 5 or 6 something in a house together and split them goddamn bills.
Nobody wanna do that shit, man.
And split them bills.
It's too hard to get along for people to get along. You know, you gotta.
That's what you gotta do.
Your common goal is to save money, to lighten everybody's load. You like, we're gonna get this house. There's 5 rooms. We got this family. We got this guy, that guy, his girl, and him and his girl. Yeah, they, you know, and then you have these guys. They
Respect each other, respect the rules of the house, man.
You know. And you
Man said ain't no job paying no $13.
$13.85. That's the minimum wage,
Hey,
man.
but I'm saying
You even
anything,
have a job?
anything beats a donut.
We talking about what the
A
minimum
bartender
wage
making
is.
like $12. I don't know about
Plus
a bartender
tips.
making
They make
$12.
that
The minimum wage out here is $13.85, man.
All I'm saying is, man, anything beats. I don't give a damn about making 10. I'm bringing in something. Anything beats a what? A 0.
Anything.
Man, just get up on them. My whole point is, man, just watch out for your wants and needs. Quit spending all that goddamn money that they're not gonna bring you nothing. They don't appreciate clothes and shoes and shit and all that.
You
Cars.
have to want to work
Who
first.
wanna work just to pay bills?
That's what you gotta do.
They there.
If you want to live in some kind of facility.
No. I said work just to pay bills.
Nobody want to work just to be better. That's why they in debt.
That's what's going on in this world.
Well, if you get someone with another income, you just may be. What else you gonna do with your money though, besides pay bills? What else you gonna do with it?
Increase yourself in
What? Go
You gonna
spend
blow it.
Go give it to other people. You gonna take it? Hey,
You gonna take it to millionaires.
Man say $10 an hour ain't no real money. $21 is better. Is better
Man,
money.
and everything
man.
is better, man.
If you're not making nothing, $10 is more.
When you ain't
than
getting
your
nothing, we talking about when you ain't getting nothing, man. When you ain't got no job and ain't no money coming in.
But it also depends on your peace. See, if you want to be,
The more
sometimes
money,
you
no
make
problem.
more money at
More
that
money,
right
no
there.
problem.
Man, 10 is better than 0.
Anything beats a blank. In the words of my cousin Freddie T. Anything beats a blank.
Man, look at
It depends on what you're gonna do for that 25 an hour. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get work.
Man, people gotta quit wasting money on bullshit.
no money, one problem. More money, more problems. But that one, no money, is big in a capitalistic
Because it's
system.
big. You can't do nothing without it.
Can't move. Can't move.
That's the way that it's set up. You can't. Everything costs money, man. Just to walk out your. As soon as you walk out your door, it's pretty costing you money. As soon as you walk in your
Man,
door.
$10 an hour, you worried about am I gonna eat or
$10 an
am
hour
I
is
gonna
not a little
have something to pay
wage.
bills?
If it is maybe for a man, for a young,
It's gonna be a slight
for a 16-year-old
choice.
kid, maybe some young kid living with his parents.
Right.
That kind of money, but no one makes that. The minimum wage now is high. But I'm just saying, if you make less, spend less.
Now, nigga said, my brother said the minimum wage is $13.85, right?
They said
When
that's
you
what
out
they said.
here and your rent for a 2-bedroom is $1,900, $1,700 an hour, a month, and you only making $13.85, and then you got a car payment on top of it, life insurance. If you have life insurance, if you have car insurance, you got water bill, you got electric bill.
What about this part? You fuck around me making $13.85 and can't afford to find an apartment.
Because they want you to have 3 times the
How about
freaking
that?
rent. If the goddamn house or apartment you rent is, say, $900 or
They want you
$1,000,
to have 3,000.
they want you to make $3,000, 3 times the rent to get to go into
3
that.
times the amount of rent just to go in on your job.
Yes, sir.
Man said black people should make more money, all that shit people did 400 years ago.
You
It's
know,
a dirty
shame.
world.
You know, I agree with you, Neff. I was thinking about that the other day. I said, it's a shame that this country just want to turn a blind eye to all those many years of slavery, man. And I was watching the Django the other day. And I'm just trying to imagine what that must have been like. Just being treated like
They
that.
don't want us to
being beat
rise,
like that,
man.
man. Terrorized like that. I'm just wondering what that must be like to just know that you can lose your life just like that. Just,
In this country,
it's crazy.
that's the only
That is
thing
super
they say
traumatizing.
never forget. They say never forget the Holocaust. They say never forget 9/11. They say never forget Afghanistan. They say never forget until they get to slavery. I mean, just get over it.
Yeah, they don't
Just
want to
get over it.
Hey,
What?
stop teaching in the schools. They don't want no people to know nothing
They
about
trying
no
to
slavery.
they trying to pass. They trying to move them. They
You know
trying
why?
to,
They don't want us to
but
rise.
they don't want but you know you can't. But
And they
trying
divide us.
They trying so hard to
Because they are trying to control the resources. They can't have a majority of people with resources because they can't control it. It starts getting out of their control. And that's one thing the powers that be
Does
are
not
not
want.
going to give up. Powers that
And that's what I mean by
all
how
moves of operation.
they divide us by sections and your merit and your status. They divide you by that, man. And then, if you got money and you own their status, they gonna start looking at your color.
Man,
Like I said, Tremaine said they don't want black people to shine. But the fact is, the matter is, we still do.
what is shine? I mean,
What they
shine
show
is
is how to
just
put that
shine
lamp out
on
fast.
They come to put that light out.
Having something that you build with your own hands, owning something that you control, and can't no one tell you how to work. You're gonna be always in bed with them.
Can I ask y'all
But at
something?
least you have some kind of
Charade with Dr.
Control.
Umar. The white man, he going down soon. His time coming to an end. Hey.
hey man.
I wouldn't say the white man. I'd say white
I
supremacy.
say those who are in control of the resources,
Which is
time
white supremacy.
is coming to an end.
Not the white trash. You know, white supremacists made that word too. White trash. So let me let you know who I'm speaking of. White supremacists, not white people.
Organized. Say
Now, do average
Spit
white
white.
people join into the equation because they get white privilege? Yes, they do. But they are not the supreme. They are a part of the trash with us. Wiggers, they call
I
it.
say all the haters. It's
There's
going
nothing-
down, baby.
There's nothing much else to talk about but on trying to how to better this place, but
It's not gonna get
there.
better.
It's not.
So I'll
It's
tell you
not
this:
for people.
better yourself.
Better yourself. Work on your relationship with the Father.
Yeah, man, I'm about the Lord, man.
Work on
God,
that.
man. Not
Whatever
with
you
men.
believe, whatever you believe, work on something higher. Try to
Whatever
work
you
on
believe,
being
yeah.
more right.
I believe in my Lord
I
Jesus
believe in my
Christ,
Lord
Heavenly
and Savior,
Father,
Jesus
yes.
Christ.
And that's who I am.
I'm trying to make more. I'm trying to work on a better relationship with Him.
Not with men. I give a damn what men think. Shit, they gonna think what the hell they want to
System
think.
of things is corrupt, and to be a part of this system, you're gonna have to.
I'm not a man,
You
please.
yourself are gonna have to be somewhat corrupt yourself. The higher you want to get, the more corrupt you're gonna have to be. I'm telling you. You're gonna realize it's bad.
I'm more of an energy person, so I like to give out good energy
And you
and
would
try
like
to receive it.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes you get a magnet out there. You know,
you get a
somebody.
magpie. Sometimes you get a magpie.
You know, sometimes it just
It's
don't
not a
work out.
spoon. It's not a. It's a dirty.
But if I stay on the positive side, it should work out.
Well, if you do things the right way, which is the best way to do things,
But bad shit happen to good people.
all the time.
All the time, man.
So it really doesn't matter. It just depends on where you are and when.
Man said the Lord gonna make it happen. 100.
When and where, man. It's like it ain't even about. It's just chance, bro.
Hey, Valadares, Christopher. Hey, what's
Hey,
up, bro?
building thing. What's up with you, baby, bro?
Baby bro, what's good with you?
Shout out to
Valadez,
bro.
Chris,
Shout
baby,
out.
get the Valadez family for
Good to
sure.
talk about money.
They're my
Money
people.
management.
Hey, God dog, man, you know what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? You to thyself be true, man. Love thy neighbor. Love yourself for all that, man. God dang, you know how to love somebody else.
We're
Man. All
gonna
this
do
hate.
it right by others, man.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to ask y'all a question. We're going to switch it over up. Switch the gears. I'm going to switch
Let's
the
go, let's
gears.
go.
You think you too old to dream and still try to accomplish your dream? You think what's the limit on the edge? Well,
What's your limit on dreaming?
on of the age, yes.
Yes. It comes to passion. What makes you feel good?
We know.
If you're accomplishing this goal, it's something that you're doing because that's your passion. You would do it for free.
So is there a limit on age to try to pursue your dream?
Is there an age where you should stop trying to
pursue your vision or dream?
As long as you can fund it, you should keep pushing for it.
What if you can't fund it?
Well, you gotta
keep pushing for funding?
No, you just keep getting better.
You gotta get that $13 an hour job.
And then you just to support yourself. But then,
but you gotta still do what you're passionate about.
But if you're doing it and you're doing it well, and you get the attention of someone that can, and you get the attention of a creditor or somebody that can, help you,
or investor or whatever the case may be. So he said
Chris said you gotta love yourself. Yo.
Yes, sir.
That is a piece.
So I'm just saying, though, I give you this. Damn.
Man say you never too old to accomplish anything.
All right, I like that, Tremaine.
Man.
Hey,
that's it right there, man.
Okay, so peep this then. All right, I'm gonna put this out there. Okay, I heard a lot of people say this. Heard women say it. Heard people say, I even heard it in a movie where you got this. He used to rap back in the day, but he's in his 50s and he's still trying to rap. Haven't made it yet, but he's still trying to rap. You think he should give up rap and try to focus on go get against a regular 9-to-5 job? You think he should get? Hey, man, I've been rapping for all these. You think he should give up? He's 50 years old.
He might
only if he feel that he don't. If it depends on what your motive to do it for. If you're doing it for money and fame and you ain't reached that pinnacle yet, then okay, maybe stop. But if you just do it because that's what you love to do.
You just love to make, hey, you might pin a hit.
Hey, who are you harming is the question.
Yeah.
Yes.
As long as if you feel good to you, do it.
That's what I said.
And I agree because I don't give a damn when nobody say how old you are. You keep dreaming, you keep doing it. Long as like my bro D said, hey man, you doing it for the love. You ain't trying to do it to get famous or money, whatever. If it comes, it comes. Like you said,
you might have missed that window. You're not even as handsome as you used to be.
Yeah, he might.
You probably can't work your hips the way you used to work your hips.
But man said you can be 80 and accomplish your goal.
But you still have opportunity.
Tay in the house, what up, Tay?
What's up, Sid? Tay in the house. Yeah.
We're talking about is there such thing as being too old to accomplish goals? I think it depends. Now if you're 80 and you still trying to dream about walking onto the Cardinals.
Yeah. I was just about to go there. There is an age limit to some goals. Because you do not want to go across that middle 80.
You can't be 70 talking about you want to be a fireman. You're still trying out for a fireman.
Or what about 70? What about a rapper?
That's just mental.
I think if you a 70-year-old rapper, you smooth and you hot with it, you got 70-year-old groupies.
You got 70-year-old groupies.
Wordplay is wordplay.
Sell your music at the nursing home, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Sell your music at the nursing home. Put it on wax, man.
MC Jerry Act.
I mean, I was freestyling the other day.
Ain't you old for it?
You think you too old for it?
No.
Hell no.
It was flowing gently. It was going down the block smooth.
I mean, shit.
But what I was talking about, I didn't really want to talk about.
I do it because I love it. I do music because it sets my soul free.
That's what I would say. It's therapeutic.
It's therapeutic, man. So I still do music and shit.
Music is
like. And y'all gonna hear one from the club on the 20, 24, 25. I'm getting it together. I think I'm in the background.
You writing?
Tay just here on home time. All right.
All right, for sure.
We get your relax on.
Oh yeah,
home, man.
All right, relax. Yeah, glad you made it. Relax. Get your rest on. Glad you're safe for sure.
Tremaine say there's people that's a 5, man, that's in their 60s and 70s still holding it down. Okay, firemen at 60s and 70s. Okay.
Yes, it's highly unlikely. If they are that old, they're probably a captain or a chief.
Or driving the truck.
Or they're probably driving them trucks. They're definitely not running in their houses.
Chris say, you gotta be handy with your steel.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Earn your keep.
If
you can chase them dreams and still provide for yourself, do you. You can't be broken and chase a dream. You can't be broke and chase a dream.
Yes, no.
I'm pretty sure of it. Has to be funded somehow.
Yes, it
and you have to survive. That's it. That's it, bro.
Man.
That's it right there.
Shout out, man.
That's real stuff. That's brother, baby. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Shout out to my brother.
Hey,
and man, thank off of the feedback.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
So
You gotta
what?
fund it. Somehow the money
You
gotta
gotta
come
fund it.
somewhere.
Hey, but now you know what I'm saying. Now they got all these platforms where you can do this and make your thing and share it. If it hits or not. But guess what? You're doing it because you love it, man. That's a beautiful thing.
Even these people that's TikToking, it's the same thing. These people are doing this daily. It's the same thing as the music business. They on their hellacious grind. They making the video. They making them. They posting them. They making them. They posting them. They making them. You see these people with 1.7 million followers. So this is something in the making. You know. This ain't, you know, unless you just went viral on some shit. That's just like having a hit record. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it was that easy, everybody would be going viral. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
It depends on the content and the time and the place, and it's just time and place. But yeah, man, you know, you ain't never too old to continue to dream. But some things, like I said, some things you might be limited on your physical ability for some things at a certain age. But as long as your mouth work, man, shit, you can rap the same. That's like look at Isley Brothers, nigga. Isley Brothers, well, I was run on Isley, 107.
Yeah, you know what?
Chris say, do what you love and makes you happy. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Singing definitely, I gotta agree, is different in rap.
Man, cause look at Otis.
Yeah, cause you
Otis from the Temptations.
singing R&B, and they entertainment, you can sing till you're old, but rapping, they frown on it. If you got a goddamn 70, 80 year old
Well, you definitely
got an 80 year old, 70 year old singer, it's different.
Well, you definitely don't hear about Grandmaster Flash coming in on tour.
Right, but you hear Ronald Isley,
yeah, but
or you hear Charlie Wilson.
Charlie Wilson ain't.
Well, that was a big thing about hip hop called turning 50, because that's a lot of people were getting their open and making more money now back in the States because of how long they've been around, longevity in rap.
Well, yeah, well, you know, they still getting booked and
But
shit.
yeah, but yes, I heard more about it, but they've been doing it. I mean, 10,000 here, 10,000 there, 100,000, 100,000. They getting paid.
They getting their money now. They
But always gotta dance. They gotta go dance.
They going across seas.
T.I. say, fuck that shit, I'm done.
T.I. won $78 million.
T.I. say, fuck that shit, I'm done.
He won $78 million. He ain't gotta do nothing else no more. And then he got his catalog. His catalog worth a couple hundred.
Shit,
Chauncey in the house. What's good,
Chauncey,
fam?
Three threes, man. Now I want to say this. Now
They say it's always better when you enjoy the work you do. That's real.
it's always
Yeah,
better
but
when
you know, it just makes it all easier. That makes going to work more easy when
It
you
lowers
enjoy
your
what you do.
stress.
It lowers your
Lowers
stress.
your anxiety. You know, when you don't want to go to work, your anxiety be high. You be thinking about better nobody say nothing to you.
Looking at that clock.
Looking at the clock,
Ready to go home.
the clock staring at you like, yeah, you still got 7 hours. You like, damn.
I want to go to the club, but I ain't got no cash.
That's a problem, right there.
On my way to work.
Let me ask y'all another one. I'm gonna switch some gears one more time. I'm gonna throw this in the air. A woman and a man. You know, a man needs the Viagra. Keep the doing your fizzle and keep it in. I think they got woman Viagra out there.
Yes.
The women need to continue. Like, how we know we deal with the ED stuff, the man deal with the ED stuff. Y'all think women deal with something similar, something like that? Or do it wetness or whatever? I mean, I'm trying to figure out, do they deal with it?
Yeah, I think they lose that
sexual lack of,
I think they get that lack of desire,
of dryness, or like a man can't get erect, or a woman can't get what? Wet?
I think it's more like in the mood, more like just in that mood to just
Our bodies are similar until it gets to that level.
to just want to do it, man.
But
You think women go through that?
Yeah, I think you lose that. You just lose that. I don't know how to describe it. I believe you definitely lose that. You lose it too. Women do too.
But it's almost like a
urge to want to.
What you mean?
But as you get older, you want to hunt more.
Reverse. So who want to
says
hunt more?
that?
the woman.
Okay,
That's
what I'm asking. Do you think they gonna do something similar like a man with ED?
Yes.
Do they got ED for women?
They
go for ED.
Men. What was it? ED, erectile dysfunction.
You only know
dysfunction.
Click the function or lack
You
of
only know you
wetness.
got ED because you want to do it. So your will don't want to.
But that's what I'm saying. You want to do it, but it just don't respond.
Women kind of don't want to do it.
Yeah, I think it's a
but
will
their
thing.
body just is
Red.
is there.
So, so you said they do not go to a physical malfunction.
I think they do. It's
They
a
say
mental
looking at the
malfunction.
clock, that don't be moving when you ready to hit it hard on the anxiety and patience.
Man. Shit. That clock gonna help? I don't know. That
Nah,
clock watch.
can't look-
I forget about that clock.
That clock
You
watch.
better.
That clock will kill you.
You better.
That clock
Like
will
you
kill
in jail, ain't no clock in there.
Man, it kill you.
Ain't no clock in jail. What you need no time for?
Man, I think they go through it, man, but I think it's just a desire to want to do it. I think they have that to give them that desire. It just turns them on
Their
like a
body
aphrodisiac.
Yeah, their body wants to. Their mind
But their
don't.
mind is not really.
You don't think you don't think they need to take a type of pill
I
or
think
something?
there is one for it.
Yeah.
Other than that, you have to really arouse.
They don't need it, but they can have
can
some,
boost it up.
boost, yeah.
They can
I'm
boost
saying
their
if they're
morale.
a female when it comes to sex, malfunction. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to
Some
sex.
women have vaginal dryness. They don't
Yeah,
get
vaginal
they don't get
dryness.
that. They have to take
They
something.
say women experience issues too, for sure.
See? Oh, yeah.
This is a
I
wife.
think it's more mental though.
Excuse me, I'm gonna get this is a wifey on the
Yes,
phone. Let's see
yes,
what she
yes.
got to say. Hello.
Yeah, man. I mean, 'cause,
Yes.
you know, it's. I was thinking about it the other day. It's work, man.
She says hormones and estrogen levels play a part.
Deborah want to know what we see in her posts. What are you posting on TikTok?
There, you know what, sis? There is
No,
the
you
one.
on Facebook.
No,
What
no,
you
She's
read?
on TikTok.
Yes,
We're not seeing
No,
it.
I don't see any. I don't see any comments over there.
Well, you say you don't see any comments over there.
So you don't see any on TikTok. And some malfunction, you know, this is all the production that we have. Budget small. You know, 10
Hold on.
stars.
White people on the phone. What you gotta say? What you gotta say?
It's all about the stimulation before you just go have sex for the woman to be reactive or getting wet or anything like that. It's the stimulation.
You gotta warm up the engine. You gotta warm the engine up.
Chris said you got a hop to that thing.
So your brother Chris said you gotta hop to that thing.
Yeah, hop to.
Hey, your brother sir said you gotta warm up the engine. And,
I know.
And
A
so
boost.
you saying foreplay?
They need a boost.
Foreplay good.
Chris said just hop on it.
Hop to. No, you got to
Foreplay is
hop,
good.
hop
Hey,
to.
wifey said foreplay is good. Yeah, I agree in the foreplay, but when the foreplay is good, you about to ready to get it in, just like a man. I'ma say it again. Now, a man probably wants to get to it, want to do it. His mind is there, but he got problems getting it up and staying erect. Do a woman go through that too? That's all I'm saying.
Stay moist, yeah.
I think so.
So staying moist, or we said vaginal dryness, is similar to ED. Because
So.
it,
But then once again, they gonna try to blame us for it. Because that ain't
Yes.
like what you was doing.
yeah,
See, it's always our fault.
if there's a problem.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to make the woman stimulated to wet.
But you just said it was mental,
He
see?
got a flaccid noodle. If his noodle is flaccid.
All I
It's
said,
a little gummy.
Wifey just said if the man ain't hard, if she's not gonna be able to keep the woman wet. But I thought it was a stimulation, foreplay, playing the mind. You can lick the twist eye, you can do all that. But all I'm saying is that she's back to the man
She
problem.
said,
like
if
you
you
said.
saw what she said, if you start off like a rocket, and then it turns into a blimp. You know what I'm saying? You're like, then you can lose stimulation like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying. You can start, the stimulation can go down because your noodle is flaccid.
Noodle flaccid.
Your
Okay.
noodle is ain't got no thunder in it.
Hey, man, I'll tell you what, man. For the man out there, man, you know you represent. Don't be embarrassed of it, man. Look here, I'm trying to tell you, anxiety and all that mental
It's tough
shit,
to be a
anxiety,
man, baby.
health, it's tough to be a
Because there's
man.
pressure on a man to perform too.
Yes,
I
pressure.
don't think women understand that.
You might have a
There's
little
pressure.
twist eye. You know, you might have, it might be little, but see, even women make fun of that. See, they try to dismasculate the
Hey,
man.
sound like a tuna can. You know what I'm
They try to
saying?
dismasculate the man. They look at that man and say, hey, You got a problem out there. What's the problem? You
Chris
know,
said you got to prime it up like an old chef.
Put some gas in the carburetor, right?
But see,
Pick up that carburetor and throw some of that gas down there.
But what did the women? But what did the women? Hey, Chris, what are the women doing to prime you up?
You gotta slide that knob, baby.
Sometimes that don't work neither. Sometimes,
Because a man deal with ED.
because sometimes it's mental. It is mental for us too.
They got pills for that now.
Oh yeah, just like they got pills for them.
Yeah, there is a few
There is a problem.
mental.
But that's what I'm saying. There's
You got
a
blockage.
problem. And I just want to know, hey, man, it's a real thing. ED is a real thing. I just want to know if it's ED
It's
for a woman. Do they have a problem too? Or it's just the man?
Or CD. Women will be CD.
Oh, okay, the woman will be, sir said the woman will be CD. It's called clit dysfunction.
Dysfunction.
kids, sisters made it up.
See, man, we got ED, and so a man would have ED, a woman would have CD.
Yes. Clit dysfunction.
Hop two.
Chris said you should hop to it.
Yeah, man, that's wild. I'm not sure, but I experienced it where it wasn't because I didn't hop to, and it wasn't lubricated all the way. But you know, once you get to wiggling and twisting and turning, and then all of a sudden it just starts up again. So it's one of those situations where, like they say, it's mental, but you got to get them there. Sometimes y'all not there at the same
You might
time.
get a slick spot and then it gets wet and you get the choke.
Sometimes you're not there at the same time.
They said it all started with the mental. I agree with the mental, but even if you're mental there and you're ready, man, nah.
Well, then you have a problem. You have ED. Why don't they?
Well, that-
some women have that.
ED is blood flow. You ever get it's something
They
that's
get frigid. You know how they say some women get like frigid. You know, when they just.
But don't a woman have blood flow too when they go to the clitoris?
Yes, that's what they.
yeah, but that ain't stopping nothing.
Well, goddamn, they gotta get stimulation. So their stimulation also comes from blood flow.
Yeah.
I mean, a man can hump anything,
That's where it comes.
so it don't stop sex. If we don't get hard, it stops sex.
Yeah.
See she got a difference.
Right.
Well,
But the woman will be
if I
satisfied.
extremely almost with barbaric. I'm not gonna be barbaric. I'm like, that's so sad. I'm not gonna go barbaric. I'm just gonna say that's so sad. But it ain't stopping nothing. Now, a man with ED is not rising to the occasion.
It's
Ain't not
stopping
going
something.
down. It's just hot two all night.
So woman can get lay there and be dry and get humped. It ain't stopping nothing.
Dry private.
Chris said, slap it up, flip it, rub it down.
Oh, Do it,
No.
baby.
You can't hump a woman with a dry vaginal canal.
Who said that?
You gonna get burned up. You gonna get friction, bro.
You gonna
Get
get.
the hell out of here. You gonna be friction up.
But that is not. But it's gonna lubricate because it's just.
You'll get
it's
stabbed
just a self-organism. It does its own thing. Like they say, but when a woman
It's
gets
just like you humping
stimulated,
cotton.
yeah, it's gonna be painful.
Vaginal dryness, bro.
Since say when a woman is stimulated, it can be painful.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're gonna hurt somebody. You see where his mind is? He wanna go up in it. He wanna go up in it dry.
He wanna
hurt.
I want to fix your ED. I want to fix your CD.
You wanna
I'm
rip
trying
it
to
up.
fix your CD.
You trying to rip
I'm
it
trying
up.
to operate. Let me lay back and let me
You
operate.
gotta rip somebody up, man. You a sick man.
Jermaine say, not the dry private.
Don't want to run your meat in
He like
cotton.
it dry, man. He like it dry.
100% cotton.
You ever hurt somebody, man? What the diddy?
Hey, I can't help it. She wasn't ready when I was ready.
But if you know she's still not getting ready, you gonna still try?
Oh no, it's gonna get ready. It always get ready.
Yeah,
Like he said,
vaginal dryness. It's not working. It ain't working.
you gotta.
You still going. Didn't that what Tay said? Tay said it can be. Tay said it can be quite painful. She said if there's no lubricant,
But
it can be quite painful. You can hurt
It's
someone.
like a rugged shoe on the carpet.
That's how it starts.
hey,
That's how it starts.
like I said,
No,
long before it don't take long before it kick in. It kick in slow. Cause
Stop.
hey,
Stop. I tell you, man, they say that word. Stop.
hey, I ain't never
Don't go
heard.
beyond. Don't
You're
go
hurting
beyond.
me.
You're
I
hurting me.
said you're hurting me. Yeah.
Look at me.
Come on, man.
Look
Get
at
the hell out of here.
As soon as they say stop, stop. God damn it. Don't go beyond.
This
Stop.
guy is losing his mind divided States of America, and I want to
Jermaine
go.
say it gotta be moist when I go in. There ain't gotta be
I have a
some
disclaimer. I want to let you
drop
know.
it down.
Well, that's what they got all them. That's what they got all them lubricants because they got all them lubricants because they know already.
Diddy had 1,000.
Because some people, after going all night so long, your body is depleted of its fluids because you high, you're sweating, you on them drugs, you're sweating, you're getting dehydrated. You get dry, man. You have to lube it up. They still going. But the drugs still got them going.
And another thing you have to consider, the person might not just be into you.
That part right
That you
there.
might not stimulate them. She might not like you, or he might not like her. And guess what?
Vaginal dryness.
Vaginal dryness because she's just not
And
into you.
lip noodle because
She's just not
rocking
into
your
you.
boat.
Yeah,
So now your noodle just won't stand at attention.
It just won't stand into because you might not be into her, she might not be into you. That shit happens in a relationship.
It's
But soon as John Rambo come along, she's stimulated to that man, and bam!
Why the river run?
You gotta think about that. Think about that, people too.
River wet,
You
baby.
gotta ask your wife, you gotta ask your husband, you gotta ask your partner, whatever the case may be. Hey, do you really like me? Are you into me? Are you attracted to me?
And be able to deal with whatever they tell you.
Especially when it's
They could tell you no, but you're just a hard worker.
Because you might have gained weight, you might have lost a little
You never know what to-
attraction,
hey, man,
or
be
you know what I'm
careful.
saying? You know, man, it's
Just be
serious.
prepared
out
when
there,
you go
man.
open in that box.
Yeah, it's
You might like what you know. You want me to be brutal, honest? Yeah, baby, just give me all you got. Yeah, well, hey, man, like I said.
Man, your
you
belly
know,
made an
like,
overlap and took a couple of inches off of your.
Hey, man, you done
Broke up.
Your
Your
stomach
stomach
drop
sticking
down
out.
there, you can't see
Damn.
your junk. You can't see your junk when you look down. Your junk done disappeared. You think it done shrunk or that?
Damn,
Your
I'm
belly
telling you,
just
man.
blown out. It's tough to be a man, baby. With that being said, divided states, we're gonna bring this episode to a clean wrap.
Man say no woman should be dry down there.
Hey, man, unless
What you
they.
mean? What if you not stimulating
ain't
that
turning
woman?
her on,
What
though,
if you
man?
not turning her on?
What if you done licked out? What if you done licked your tongue swole? You ain't getting the ain't getting wet.
What if she at
You got the
work?
crack in the hole.
What if she sleep?
What is she? Yeah, I mean.
What if she just walking to the stove?
He said she shouldn't be wet.
She shouldn't be dry.
He said she shouldn't be dry. Oh, yeah.
All I'm saying, it just like an erection, it take a woman to get stimulated, just like a
You
man.
just have it makes the
Most
sex
definitely.
better if the woman is stimulated before you just start jamming your thing up in her dry canal. Cause then it's gonna have to know why you have to. It's gonna be I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be humping a lot longer because you didn't warm up that engine.
And man, hey man, just like you hurt that woman, you hurt yourself, cause your people, the thing coming all scabbed up and stuff, man. Come on, man.
Hey, I've heard it was pleasure and pain. Who knows?
See this guy right here? Hey, that's how it
That's
starts.
some
man.
S&M shit right there.
Man, you down there, man. You going down that dumber road.
I said, that's that chain me up and put a ball in your
Man,
mouth.
that chain me up with a ball, you're not now I'm eating on
Some
your
people
femur.
like it that way.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
it's
eating
out
on your
there.
femur bone.
They got that, what's it called, it's 50 shades of grays. Or 50 shades of
Man
grays.
say I shouldn't have to do that. She should be wet already.
No, man, it don't work like
Like
that. It don't
that,
work
nephew.
like that, man.
You know what? He's a jammer. You see what I'm saying? You a jammer, man.
Yeah, that's how you run into that situation.
Yeah, that's how you run into that. So you a
Nigga, she should
jammer,
already
man.
be wet
Nigga,
already,
she's
yeah.
already wet. You wonder why you getting friction burnt up.
You gotta get her ready, man. You gotta
Then you
stimulate
start
her.
your home with tonight. I think I got something. No, you don't. You ain't got nothing. You just damn almost took it. Almost tore your skin off.
At least a layer.
You just built
At
your
least a layer.
potato.
You saved your sausage.
You just
man.
grated your cheese.
You're grading your sausage. Going against. You're a jammer, man.
You'll get a jammer,
There's
baby.
gotta be some kind of excitement. I mean,
You gotta be
damn.
gentle.
Man,
Hey, man, you know, know what I'm saying?
Friction burn.
Hey, foreplay stimulates my talking and stuff, talking dirty and all that great conversation, man.
So man say gonna have that man private burning.
Man, better not put no alcohol on it.
Oh, God.
Better put some witch hazel on
Don't
it.
catch a fight. Don't put no iodine on it.
Shit, some ointment.
Don't put none of that white. Woo. Put some of that them hand sanitizer on it. Sanitize that dirty duty.
Antibacterial.
Hey, that's how you get instant ED.
You never know, might pop up. You understand?
You're freaking.
You know what I'm saying?
Be like Rocky. I'm down when I'm not out.
All swole up,
Just strip it down, burn it up real good.
Mickey.
Put some in there.
You gotta get back up. You gotta get back up. Get up, Rock. Get up, Rock.
Don't know what to do no anymore.
Jay say, no, Jermaine say don't do that. No hand sanitizer.
You have to definitely, it's better if you can crank, if you can get the engine going. Don't just start the car and start driving, man.
You gotta
Let it
crank
run
that,
for a
crank
while.
that, crank that Superwoman.
When it starts shaking, when it level out, when it's still just shaking, it's like a gremlin in it.
Yeah.
It's gonna shake it until it just level on out. You can't even hear it no more, baby. She's juiced up, then she's juiced, baby. She is